Hey Brendan, what are we doing right now?
We are going for a hike with our bicycles.
I don't really stick to just one discipline of cycling like mountain bikes or cross or road. There's just so many different ways that a bike can take you out into the world and that you can interact with them. My name's Brendan Lehman from Santa Cruz, California. I'm a marine biologist by day, bike builder by night, bike racer, and endurance rider by weekend. Santa Cruz contains multitudes. A lot of people think of the boardwalk or they think of the beach. It's really this crazy melting pot of arts and the university and the mountains. It's hard to even put it in a bottle. Well, my life is really centered around the work that I do with NOAA, which is the National Marine Fisheries Service, and I study fish. When I was growing up, I spent a lot of time outdoors, and as a result developed this fascination for the natural world and also an appreciation and connectedness with it. That exposure to the outdoor world is what led to me becoming a biologist and studying things like salmon, and it's also the reason I go outside on my bike. I got involved with the Rock Lobster team in 2012 and started racing with them as I found myself wanting to contribute to our whole little operation was to help people with their builds or their repairs. And so I was spending a lot of time in the shop with Paul. And then one day he just sort of challenged me. He was like, "How come you haven't built a frame yet?" But I came in to the shop on that weekend when he wasn't working and I built a frame. And he came in on Monday and it was sitting on his desk and he was like, "Holy crap, you did this?" He's like, "All right, well, you should do this differently next time, but good job." After that first bike, there was just this sort of like insatiable urge to do another one. And the more you do it, the more you figure out and the better you get and the more you want to experiment. And I am a scientist, so I love experimenting.
Yeah, so you don't get impurities in your welds. But I don't think that the impurities are what is going to break one of my bikes. I think it's going to be one of my dipshit friends crashing it into a tree or something.
You know, it didn't take long for people to start asking for them. It's not a business. I won't sell you a bike frame, but I do build frames for friends and family. And this bike here is like the bike packing bike. I've built 4 or 5 of these for my friends who I go on those trips with now.
Really smooth trail conditions.
Yeah, going on these backcountry kind of alpine mountain bike expeditions has really informed my experience as a cyclist because it pushes you to the absolute brink. It almost breaks you. I build bikes under the name Oncorhynchus. Oncorhynchus is just a flagrant misspelling of the scientific name for Pacific salmon. Salmon are like the ultimate endurance species, and I just feel like they're so metaphorical for the ways that I love riding a bike. And also sometimes like the way I feel like I'm going through life. Sometimes when I'm riding my bike, I feel like a salmon performing this huge migration and heading upstream. And I love it.